Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will be sharing my thoughts on the Pilgrim's Invisible Sunscreen. If you're new to my channel, subscribe and follow me on my Instagram. I'll place the ID on the screen somewhere. And now without any further ado, let's get started. Now first, talking about the packaging of the product, it comes in a very simple matte finish tube, and it has a tube dispenser as a general tube, and because it's a tube like packaging and a very tiny tube, it's very easy to carry in your pocket or your handbag, your school bag, anywhere. And because of this compact packaging, it's very easy to carry it around when you're traveling in your handbag or your purse. Pumping out the product is really very easy. You can pump out the product that you need, the quantity you require, and there's no excess product coming out, which is what I love about the packaging, definitely. Now talking about the texture and the consistency. This particular product has a very gel-like consistency. The gel actually looks like any silicone-based primer, and even on application I felt it was like that. But let's talk about it later. Now just talking about the texture and the consistency. It's a gel-like product, and it's a thick gel, okay? It's not very fluid, it's a thick gel, and it's very lightweight on the skin as well. It effortlessly glides on the skin, on the first application itself. Also, because it's an invisible sunscreen, then you can apply how much of a product you want and still you don't have a white cast that you can see on the skin, which was definitely something to be happy about. And one more thing was that it's very lightweight, and after application also it feels very light and very soothing, kind of. Not very heavy or doesn't make you feel greasy, sticky, nothing like that. Now talking about the key ingredients and the benefits. So the key ingredient here is the Australian Kakadu plum, as mentioned, and it also has vitamin E, vitamin C. It has caviar lime fruit extract as well. Also, this particular product is broad spectrum. It gives you UVA and UVB protection, and it has PA+++ SPF 50 in it. So this is like the perfect shield that you need in India and anywhere, especially in Mumbai, Delhi, where the heat and the sun is too much. You definitely need all of this in your sunscreen. So for that reason, it is the best. Now talking about the application and feel of the product are like more than enough for your skin, I feel. I did not do the 3-finger method with this product because I don't know, if you apply a lot of it, it feels like you're adding an extra layer to your skin, which I really did not like. But because it has no white cast, it doesn't look so much, and it feels like you are having something on your skin, but it's still lightweight. I don't know how I explain it, but you can feel there is something, but it feels very feather-like, lightweight on your skin. The sunscreen spreads really fast and very easily in one glide, one swipe, spreads well. Now, as I said, it feels like another layer on your skin. I did not feel it gets absorbed into the skin, but it actually stays on the skin as another layer on your skin, is what I feel. Might feel different for you, but for me it was like that. Also, the finish of the product was dewy, not too glossy or glowing or shiny, but dewy kind of a finish on my skin, because my skin is dry. Now I don't know how it might look on an oily skin or a combination skin type person, but for me, my dry skin, it looked very dewy kind of finish. Also, after applying this particular sunscreen, because it's very lightweight and it has like that feather like feeling on the skin, you don't actually feel like you've applied any sunscreen on the face, to be honest. So you might just forget that did you even apply any sunscreen on the skin, because there's no white cast, there's no particular fragrance to the product. But I'll still again try to smell it because I had cold when I actually did. Yeah, so it's fragrance free, great for sensitive skin people as well. So again, don't forget after applying that if you have applied a sunscreen or not, just like me. Talking about the performance and longevity, I tested this particular product 2 weeks back, because last week I was testing some other product, and that was the Wishcare's Fluid Serum kind of sunscreen. I've already reviewed that. I'll link it here. You can go click the I button and watch it. But before that particular sunscreen, I was trying the Pilgrim's Vitamin C Invisible Sunscreen, and that whole week when I used this product, I had a similar feeling as if I'm not wearing any sunscreen. There was no breakout, there was no irritation, and all day it was comfortable. I did reapply the sunscreen again and again after like 4 hours. And also I did not sweat much, so I think somewhere there is something like a primer in it or a silicone. I don't know what, but I think it blocks the pores or clogs the pores, I feel, because I wasn't sweating. Usually I do sweat, but I wasn't sweating, and still there was like a dewy finish on my skin. Let's talk about the pros and cons. The pros, the packaging is excellent, there's no wastage of product, it performs well, it gives you all the possible protection that you need. It's fragrance free, so it's more great. It's best for sensitive skin as well. So, you know, it's overall having all the best part to talk about, and it did not even give me any irritation or breakouts. So these were all the pros. Now if you are somebody who has oily skin and you don't like this dewy finish kind of thing, then this is not a sunscreen meant for you. Also, if it is actually clogging the pores, then some of you might face breakouts. I am not sure, because on my skin there was no reaction, so I cannot comment on that. So maybe for that part you have to use the product and then see what happens. But for me there were no breakouts, but I still felt like it is clogging the pores definitely, because I at least did not sweat, or I did not even have any oily production around my T-zone that I always have otherwise when I use vitamin C based sunscreens. So that's a wrap, guys. That was all about that I had to talk about this particular sunscreen. Definitely a great one. I really like it, but I am not fully satisfied because of that silicone texture that it has. It's definitely invisible, doesn't give white cast, but there are so many other sunscreens in market which don't give you white cast these days. So I would prefer them, because I should feel satisfied about a product if I want to put it on my face, which I did not feel about this. But it's a great product definitely, and I'm going to finish the tube for sure. It's not that I won't use it, I will use it, and if after using it I feel any other difference, I will definitely make another part 2 of this video and share it with you guys. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.